Hey Digital Communicators, I'm John Falke from Johnny Flash Productions and Amplified Impact, and this is 101 Ways to Attract More Visitors, a practical guide for churches to amplify their impact and reach their communities. Now let's amp it up. Number 13, develop your UVP. Now your UVP is your unique value proposition. And basically I'm asking, what makes your church unique? Now, it's amazing when I do branding sessions with churches, I'll go in, I'll meet with the senior pastor or the leadership team, and I'll ask them some questions so that we can start to understand who they are as a church as we start developing their brand and their logo. And when I ask them, tell me 3 things that makes your church unique, inevitably, almost every pastor tells me some variation of these 3 things, and that is their preaching, the worship, and how friendly their people are. I kid you not, I'll go into 3 different churches in the same town, down the same street, and I'll say, hey, what makes your church unique? And they'll say, oh, it's the teaching here that makes our church so unique. We're Bible focused and people just love the teaching here. People love the music here and the songs that we sing and the passion that we sing them with. And people always say how friendly the people are here and how welcome they feel. And I'm sitting back thinking, well, that's what the church right next door to you said. And that's what the church a few miles away said. And that's what the church across town said. So what really makes your church unique? And I think a lot of times what they're getting at is that they feel like that's what makes their church unique from other organizations that are not churches. But I kind of want to know also what makes your church unique from other churches in town. If I'm kind of interested in going to a church, why am I going to choose your church over another church? And I know we're all on the same team, so I'm not trying to make this so competitive as it sounds, but you have to be able to understand, how does your church stand out from other churches? And so when I'm asking these questions, I always have to dig a little bit deeper beyond just the teaching and the worship and the people being friendly and ask them, what is it about the teaching or what is it about the music that makes this church different? And so really dig deep and start to understand what makes your church unique so that you can communicate that more clearly when you're talking with people, when you're sending out communication on your website, on social media, because the more that you can kind of communicate that and differentiate yourself, the more that it's going to help you stand out. If you think about churches that are standing out right now, they've kind of differentiated themselves, right? When you've got churches like Elevation Church and North Point that are just doing things that are a little bit different, and all the other churches are basically trying to do what they're doing. And it's because they've done a good job differentiating and communicating what they're doing. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to roll out the red carpet for first-time visitors. Until then, amp it up. Make sure you subscribe to the 101 Ways to Attract More Visitors podcast in iTunes, Google Play, or on YouTube so you don't miss a video. Or visit us at amplifiedimpact.org/101ways and download the free 101 Ways ebook.